Good evening, everyone. Oh, good grief. We did it. We got through January. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty flippin' proud of us. And so is Snack. I love this thing. Apologies. I've just finished a rather interesting start to a not one shot, as we've discovered. And partway through the session, I took my evening medication because I have to take it at a reasonable time so I can fall asleep. And it's kicked in, and that's kind of what my eyes look like. Holes of urine in the snow. 31st of January. Our poem is In the Quiet Night, and it's by Lee Bai, translated by Vikram Seth. And the blurb reads as thus: one of the most admired, Chinese, one of the most admired of Chinese poets, Li Bai, lived during the Tang Dynasty, a period often called the Golden Age of China. Almost 1,000 of his poems remain. Chinese New Year, one of the most important Chinese festivals, marks the turn of the lunar calendar. It is celebrated on the second new moon after the winter solstice, which means that it is usually falls in late January or early February. I believe this year it's going to be celebrated on the 12th of February. So this poem is In the Quiet Night by Li Bai, translated by Vikram Seth. The floor before my bed is bright, moonlight like hoarfrost in my room. I lift my head and watch the moon. I drop my head and think of home. Nice and simple. So tomorrow we'll be moving into a new month. Our 32nd poem of the year. I really appreciate everyone who's stuck with me so far. I know there's been numerous people who've popped up regularly. I can see a couple of them today who have popped by to wave. So thank you. I've got something that I'm planning on working on in the background, which might make this all a bit more accessible than having to kind of trawl through my Facebook page if you want to try and rewatch things. So I'm going to try and get that sorted when I find some of this stuff called spare time. So yeah, I'm working on something. But right now, I am gonna go and refill my drink because it seems the headache I've had for days seems to be easing as I've been drinking during my D&D session. So maybe I am just really dehydrated. And I'm gonna go to bed because tomorrow is a new week. It's a new month. And there's loads of new stuff, so we'll see how that all goes. So I hope that you're already snug in your bed, that maybe you've listened to me ramble on for a little bit, and you're now feeling nice and fuzzy and comfortable, and you can just drift off, and it's all very nice. I'll see you tomorrow night, folks. Sleep tight, okay? Good night.